For the basket weave, I am using 2 pieces of yarn, and I'm gonna tie this on the opposite side since I already have some frillies over here. So I'm gonna tie this knot with both pieces of yarn. I'm gonna pick the warp thread up, slide it under both threads. So I'm gonna make an X, putting the shorter end underneath, and then I'm putting the 2 short ends through the loop and pulling it tight. I do not need to make a second knot for that. So here, it's like the tabby weave, but I'm going over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, and repeating that pattern. So I'm gonna start with over 2, and then I'm gonna pull the 2 strings up and slide it underneath. Over 2, pull the 2 strings up, slide it underneath. Over 2, pull the 2 strings up, slide it under. Over 2, and slide it under. And then pull that whole string through it, making sure not to pull super tight because you don't want this string to be pulled inwards. Then the next one, since this is underneath, I'm gonna start over 2. So going back the other way, over 2, then I'm pulling it up under 2. And you'll see it will not reverse if you do that correctly. So here, if your yarn gets a little twisted, I like to untwist it and then beat it down. There you go. So you'll always know if you are doing it wrong back over. See how this is under? The next row I'm gonna go back over, but if I make a mistake and go under, over, under, and if you pull that through, it's going to delete what you just did. So I just did under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2. Got to the end, untwist my yarn, and then I get to start again. Get to the end. See, this one just reaches, and I don't think I'm going to be able to tie that over here. So I'm going to just take that first warp string, and I'm going to tie a knot around it. So I'm going to loop it. See how it's under? I'm going to go around, under, and then make that U shape and pull that through, and you're gonna do the same thing one more time. So I'm gonna go around, pull that up, underneath, make that U, and pull these through there to make that up. And then I'm just gonna cut the ends. I like to have a little of the fringe on the sides.